Brr. It's cold today. I've got the coat. Normally I'd be in a suit. Fly in, take the train however you want to, get into town, and with Union Station obviously being right behind me, it's right in the middle of town, so there's really no need to rent a car actually when you're here. I think it's something like $9 when you land at Denver International Airport, and it takes you, it's one of the high-speed light rails that we have here in town. It'll drop you off right here in downtown and settle into your hotel. You're probably gonna ask me which hotel. You know, again, personally, I like Four Seasons Ritz-Carlton, but you know, there's this new one called the Crawford that's inside the Union Station train terminal. There's one called the Jacquard in Cherry Creek. That one just opened up. The Ramble and Rhino. So I think just depending on what you're looking for experience-wise, honestly, eat and drink is a huge thing. So when you do get into town, make reservations for restaurants. I mean, honestly, lay it all out, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I would also catch a show. I mean, Denver's a great music town, so depending on what time of year that you're gonna come in here, I would say book a show, go to a concert, the Ogden, the Bluebird, Center of Performing Arts, the Ellie Calkins Opera House. Art, there's tons and tons of art here in town. So I would say take in the arts, take in the museums. We've got world-class museums. That's a great question, and that's kind of like asking how deep the ocean is. I would say the market right now, depending on whether if you're a buyer or a seller, I think it just depends where you are in the cycle, you know, the real estate cycle. Denver, we're super fortunate where it's still a really desirable place to live. People just keep moving here from literally all corners. I mean, you've got more than 300 days of sunshine. You've got mountains. Of course, we've got microbrews and marijuana. And short answer to a long response is the market's great. Market's doing awesome. Inventory is up. Lots of choices for buyers. And interest rates are still low. Sellers are still getting, you know, top dollar for their homes. You know, typically we say whenever, I think for Colorado, I think everyone's kind of accepted that if there's less than 6 months worth of inventory on market, that it's a seller's market, and we're going to be in it for quite a while. But still, it's a great opportunity for buyers that are looking to buy a house. Triple shot cappuccino. Born and raised in Denver in the north side. For those who are from Denver, they'll know what I mean when I say I'm from the north side or North Denver. For the folks who are not from Denver or who are thinking about coming here, North Denver is basically like the Highlands. I guess that's what they call it now. Low-High, Highlands. Back when I was growing up, you would never refer to that part of town as Low-High or Highlands, but I think that just goes to show where Denver's going and how it's grown and changed. And I think change is inevitable, whether, you know, it's good or bad. You know, to be honest with you, I think, again, we go back to it was definitely much more deeper than, you know, just wanting to get in and sell houses. You know, growing up, to tie in with my parents being immigrants, they literally came to this country with nothing. And so growing up, we grew up in government subsidized housing, Section 8 housing. You know, I don't know if it was my favorite experience growing up, but I don't think I would take it back because I think it's shaped who I am. You know, to be honest with you, I think that was kind of, you know, my brothers and I, we'd always dream of having a home, and I don't think people understand, or at least they take for granted if you do have one, you know, what it's like not to have one. So I remember getting out of high school and just diving right in. It's been a lifelong career. I enjoy it. I wake up every day hoping to help another family, another individual, another couple, whoever, to find their next home and help them write their next chapter in their life. I like gin. I like beer. You know, I think a really good place that has a mean cocktail program is the Death & Co. They're actually from New York, landed in Denver at the Ramble Hotel, and boy, they've got a really mean drink program there. And the drinks are curated really well. I think, to be honest with you, you know, never ever give up. My whole life has been that, you know, whether it's for my own personal goals or for my clients, friends, I mean, just don't give up. Anything worth fighting for is. All right, everyone, this is Dylan. Thanks for joining me today on my walk around the block. Follow me for next month's walk around the block. Thank you. Hashtag Denver Dyllan. Follow me on Instagram, on Facebook. Love all your comments and feedback and would love all your thumbs up. Click and subscribe.